Hey guys, welcome to Punky's World. It's time to talk about books. Okay, I want to talk to you about my books, my favorite books, the ones that I always keep, and why. Okay, if you start over here, this is a Douglas list of residents. That was given to us ages ago. It's from 2014. This is the annual report that talks about, that has my father's death in it. This is a diary. This is an awesome dog history book that my parents got me for Christmas several years ago. Let me see. I usually have my wife in it. I thought I had my mother write in it when she gave it to me. Nope, I guess not. Anyway, that's weird. Because I usually do that. It's called Best in Show. It's all about dog shows and dog breeds and the histories of them. It's really fascinating. This is the complete directory to primetime network and cable TV shows, 1946 to present. Present in this case is the first book came out in 1979, and this one came out in 1995. I'm not sure that they ever came out with another one. If they did, I'd like to know. Okay. This is the history of the town of Sutton. We talked about this yesterday. Love this book. This book is my family. My dad is listed in this book. This is Lizzie. This is about Lizzie Borden. This is The Last Stone. This is the one about the Lion sisters, which I've got to pull because I've got to read it. This is Blossom to Bone. This is actually one of my mother's cousins on her father's side. She wrote a very sweet, To Ella, Many Blessings, Lorelei. And this I've had for eons, and I would never get rid of it. In fact, I saw Robert find it in a storage unit recently. It's from DC Talk. I don't see a year on it. Whatever year Jesus Freak, and it has a flip out. See? Whatever year Jesus Freak, the album came out was when this came out. It's a companion to the album. Look at the edges of it. They made it look like a really old book, but of course it's not. It's from a group that they work with called Voice of the Martyrs. And I'm telling you, man, if you want to cry, read this book. I mean, if you're a Christian, you'll cry reading this book. It's just, oh my gosh. It talks about people who died because they wouldn't disavow Christ. And so they were killed. We went over this book yesterday. This is The Ultimate History Video Gaming. This is The Menopause Makeover. Which, move you down here. Which actually, I gave my friend copies of some of the pages that I haven't already done the worksheets on. Because believe me, I'm there. I've got this book, which I need to have this lady on my show, but I have not been able to finish reading it. That'll say about that. I've not been able to finish reading it. Body Slam. This is autographed. Ding! And I have a wrestling magazine he also autographed. And I got this specially because, there's a caricature of him. Gary Michael Capetta. Enjoy the 21-year journey. This is Body Slam Memoirs of a Wrestling Pitchman. When I went and had my goodness, when did this come out? I went and had my PET scan. I brought this with me to read, 2000. I actually was listening to a radio show that he was on, and they were offering autographed copies along with an autographed copy of the, I think it was the latest Person Illustrated at the time. And I said, Dad, please. And he said, okay, it's autographed, you know. I said, and it's a better deal getting it this way. So my dad wrote the check. That's my dad. This is actually large print. It's daily guideposts. Like, let's look for today's. I mean, this is last year, but it doesn't matter. That's July. June 29th. Or June 27th. Yeah, June 27th. Let's see. June 27th. Okay. A friend loves at all times, and your brother is born for adversity. Proverbs 17:17. So yeah, that's the verse for today, and is the whole story that goes with it. This is a different kind of journal. It's a journal where I just kind of put down all the when my mother and I were fighting and stuff like that. This is Emmeline, which we talked about. These are my Judy Blume books. These are my Judy Blume books. This is a Christian book. Let me slide these down. This is another Judy Blume book. This is a Christian book. These are my autograph books. Christian book. I have my Crossroads. Okay. Then we go to front row. Yeah, that works. Hey, okay, this here is my, it's not very well organized, but I use this to keep track of all of my genealogical, you know, who I call and all of that stuff, and what their response was to me, and who I email, what their response was to me, in terms of like organizations and town halls and things like that. So I know if someone was mean, not to contact them again, you know what I mean? We talked about this, the new murderers who's who. We've talked about these, the Dyer book and the Lawrence Tunney estate. This is more once told tales of Worcester County. It's just fixed, I didn't know it was broken. Still have to read this. That's not the Raptors book. You Cats Think. This is big beep ups. 250 of history's most regrettable moments. It's actually a really good book. This is my financial book. We looked at this. This is all about weather. Weather phenomenon, Doppler radar, everything you can imagine. Learning to predict the weather. This is I got this when I was in Maine because I needed something to help with the anxiety that I was going through. At the time. So that's the breaking down. This is Jackie Robinson. 42 is not just a number. This is real haunted hospitals and mental asylums. It's tall. Read this. Taller than that. It's taller than that. There we go. This is the Smithsonian book that I just got, as you know. This is Mainers in the Civil War. Again, this kind of goes with genealogy stuff. For me, at least. Civil War Curiosities. Yes, shut up. My microphone. This is the Mystery of the Mammoth Bones. This actually is interesting. I've been reading it, as you can see, there's a bookmark in it. Answers Atlas and Storms and Hurricanes. I got these at the bookstore. Or might have gotten those at the London bookstore, I'm not sure. I'm trying to get these in the right way. Ooh. Okay. And that's there. Goes behind it. I'm very picky, guys. I am my mother's daughter when it comes to this stuff. It has to be in order by size. So, yeah. There we go. The reason that I had them down here was because my DVD is back here, but that's okay. Because the stuff that I have here is the stuff that I'm going to read first. So, down here, as you know, is genealogy. There's a couple of the books here. Okay, that's a notebook. This is the keyboard. It's a couple of genealogy books. That's an atlas of New England. This is a music book. This is a religious book Carrie gave me, and make me some more genealogy notebooks. Okay. Yes, I'm coming. There we go. This is a history of the Windsors, East Windsor, South Windsor, Windsor locks, you know, all that. This is the genealogy organizer that we talked about. This is screen one. This screen right here. That's songs for the keyboard. This is a religious book. This is the book for that's a genealogy book, and that's a book for the Windsors. Like I said, East Windsor, South Windsor, this Windsor, that Windsor, every Windsor. Let me do that again. There we go. Like I said, I'm very picky when it comes to that. Let me just show you the clean result here. There we go. So, and that's how much room I've allotted myself for books, so I don't go crazy. But yeah, I've got to sit down and make this. I should curl up in my bed, but anyway. Yeah, this is the book about the Lion sisters. Check out my videos. I'll link them. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. God bless you. Holy crap, it got bright. I will see you tomorrow. Please subscribe. We want to get to 100 by August 12th. Mwah. Bye, guys.